So welcome to another episode of my studio tour setup, right? I have two parts of my studio where I film some of my videos. I have my main setup, right, that y'all guys see all the time. I have my voiceover / editing setup, and now I'm adding a third setup, which is designed to be more personal, have a different kind of mood, a different background. So in this video, I'm going to talk about this setup, go over this setup, and I'm going to talk about my cameras, my lights, and my audio. So let's have some fun. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So this setup is designed to be simple and elegant and moody. But before I get into this third setup here, right, I'm going to tell you that this setup is not a budget setup, but I will leave all links down in the description below. Now, this setup is broken down into three parts: my camera, my audio, that's one part, my background, and then all the lights that I have here, right? So let's go on and talk about this complete setup. Let me go on and show you guys how I put this together. So let's go. All right, guys, so let's go on and put this together, right? I got a GVM stand here, pretty heavy duty here. And I want to put it all together for you guys so y'all guys can see this complete setup on one stand. The first thing I want to do is go ahead on and get my audio setup, the Zoom F6, right? This is going to be my main audio. So I will get a clamp. I get a, this is going to be a small rig clamp. All right, go to get a small rig clamp. I'm gonna put this clamp on here, okay? And the Zoom F6 is gonna be my main source of audio, which I will edit in post. All right, so I'm gonna put my Zoom F6 about right here. My microphone is gonna be the Sennheiser 600, okay? So this is gonna be the Sennheiser 600. And my microphone is gonna go about right here. And the reason why I am going to do a bottom up for audio. All right, so I'm gonna do a bottom up because I'm gonna have the camera here. So I'm gonna do a bottom up on the audio. And this is also a small rig adjustment clamp. XLR up, just like so. Extend it out. Okay, and next what I'll do is I'll get ready for the camera. Okay, here, it's actually a pretty simple setup here, but I have everything on one stand, from the camera to the microphone to the recorder. Okay, got that. And for here, I'm using the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera 6K with a Sigma 18-35 lens on it. And I have my teleprompter here, okay? So let's go on and place that here, okay? Kind of on the tall side. So we're gonna come down a little bit because the way I'll be sitting, camera don't need to be as tall, okay? So this is going to be here, okay? All right, got my microphone, have that. So I have my iPad for my teleprompter, boom, okay? And I would probably have to go down a little more to make my adjustments. And so I'll take the monitor and put it about right there. I got an HDMI cord going from the monitor to the 6K, okay? So for audio out, I'm gonna go from the Zoom F6 to the camera itself to get scratch audio. Not a big deal, but there we go. So I have a 2 terabyte hard drive. Boom, put that right there. Okay, so I have my camera connected. I have my audio connected. I have my teleprompter connected. I have my microphone connected, all on one stand along with the monitor. So I'm good to go. Now what I'll do is I'll place this in the right spot and I'm good to go. So this is going to be an all-in-one scenario for me if I want to record in this area pointed towards my background. All right, so you just saw me putting it all together, but let me go break this down into a little more detail. So let's go, right? The stand that I'm using is going to be a heavy duty light stand made by GVM. And I put the camera and the audio and everything on this one stand. Now the camera that I'm using a Blackmagic 6K cinema camera with the Glide Gear Teleprompter. Now I'm using an iPad with Prompt Smart Pro software, which is really nice. And for the audio, I'm using the Zoom F6 recorder, and I'm using the Sennheiser 600 shotgun microphone, which I have it connected XLR, right, to the recorder, recording this at 32-bit float at 96 kilohertz, so I can get the cleanest sound possible. That's what you're listening to right now. Now, I do have an audio cable feed into the 6K camera for scratch and backup audio. Now, the Sennheiser is connected to a newer 11-inch adjustable arm that's pointed right below here, but you don't see it in the frame. Now, let's talk about the camera settings. It's going to be overkill. I'm shooting this at 6K B-RAW so I could do full color grading in post. And I got all this going into a 2 terabyte SSD. Now the front monitor right here is a 7-inch monitor connected HDMI to the camera. Now this whole setup is very easy. I can move it out the way. Okay, so my background was completely redone, right? I did a studio tour video, which I redone the whole background. It's complete. Right, I have a large collection of smartphones, so I wanted to kind of showcase my smartphones and my tech gear right in the background, which is really nice, right? Now I have a lot of lights going on, and I have some different color lights going on to make the background smooth, different kind of mood, which I really do like. Look, the background sets the mood for me, right? With the tech and the lights and everything else in between. I made a full video about how I redid my background. I will leave that link down in the description below. But this background right here is very satisfying. Okay, let's talk about these lights. Because believe it or not, I got 5 lights on right now with different colors to add a little flavor to my background. I have a key light right here, right? And I have a mixture of GVM lights here from green to blue to 5600 Kelvin and to all kinds of different colors right here in the back to kind of give me that RGB style, right? I like these colors, kind of showcase off the product a little bit, right? So I really do like that. One of the things I like about this complete setup, right, is that if I want to move my camera, I have a quick release tab so I can move my camera and move it back to the regular spot with no problem. Also, everything that's on this stand will be permanent because I want to keep this stand the way it is. So here it is. I'm very excited for this setup, right? This is my 3rd filming setup. Listen, I will leave all the product links down in the description below. And if you like these studio tour videos, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. This is like the Tech Preacher. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about my 3rd setup in all its glory. See you guys on the next video. Peace. I like this. It's absolutely marvelous. Later.